Let's do another one. Another one quick. Let's see. Oh, I put that there. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about relationships. It's kind of like the rain. Kind of like the yard. Yeah, you know. You fix it one time, you get it all good, you think it's all good and it's growing good. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, who put that there? Weed, some kind of, I don't know what they call crabgrass. It's like the grass kind of spreads like a crab. That's what I mean? I'm guessing. I mean, I told you, I'm just I'm not a landscaper per se. No, I'm not a, or is it horticulturalist or herbivorous, whatever it is. I'm just me. But what I do say, relationships are kind of interesting. You know, everything is cool. You fix everybody. Everything is cool for once. You think it's good. Maybe it's not. But then again, it's like, does it have to be? Is that be perfect? Is anybody perfect in this world? No, they're not. So if they're not perfect, and you're not perfect, I'm not perfect, the two of us get together, should be in the two, right? Yeah, it should be two. Well, yeah, only two. Keep it simple. I know who's watching this thing, right? Keep it two. What are you expecting? I mean, just saying, what are you expecting? I mean, people say it's like, well, let me see. I'll go back to the video short thing. On that minute is the one that goes for shorts on YouTube. But TikTok, I play them too and things. So I'm gonna do this one. I'll put some on TikTok, some on YouTube, some on, they got Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, Facebook. What's the next one? X. It was once called Twitter. Why you change it to X? I mean, X Files, X. I don't know. Maybe something. Maybe what, like, you know, Meta changed it from, you know, Meta. They all have the reasons. But again, you know, they put this up on their platform that says you put it on there, they own it. So I'm like, you know, the words and content may be owned by them at some point. We don't know what we say, so I might as well keep it real. Let them do what they gotta do with it, right? So I'm just saying. So go back to relationships. It's like saying, are there a lot of jealousy and envy and stuff? And where is it coming from? Who put it there? All this jealousy and envy people have sometimes for everybody else. You see someone else there, she cute, she hot, she this, he that. Guy, he cute, he that. What? Seriously, I think we should just focus on reading books, good books, you know, Christian books. Read stuff about content and heart and God. Lay off this thing. We keep watching the media and TV and all these shows. I remember this said the young and the worthless. That was the phrase my friend used. But the young and the worthless, all my girlfriend's wives, all these stuff, sister wives. I'm not saying they're bad when I'm just making them. I'm just saying all these shows that people having multiple wives, multiple this, multiple that, and you know, people doing things, cheating on their wife, cheating on their husband, cheating and stuff. They really don't turn out well. But we have to ask ourselves the question. Who are the ones propagating such propaganda and putting that stuff on the TV for us to watch? Because it gets, remember Jerry Springer? Oh, sorry he passed away. I don't like the death of anybody happening, you know? But who put this stuff on TV? Where it's like, people are watching soap operas, they call it that. Soap operas, it's sorry to say, for those who may be blessed by someone, not just the English ones, they really, I want to say the word basura? Like, you know, garbage? But some people think it's cool. But that's just my opinion. I don't think that they're leading anybody to God, because sometimes what they do and what they say, and they say, well, you're not any bad, you're a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. I do what I gotta do by the grace of God, from what I understand, interpretations, you know? But then it's like they make these shows sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I can't even say, because sometimes you say something, people say, well, why bother commenting and making a comment about stuff? You say, if it's not in your league for one, or if it's just like, you know, if it's like, you know, if it's like, not an expert in, but what is an expert? And someone has to stop in the beginning somewhere. But just like I'm just saying, it's like sometimes people don't want to hear what you got to say. Sometimes people do. So I don't know. Should I say anything? What's the point? You say stuff, people listen, some don't listen. I look at some of this stuff and I see people have so many subscribers. I'm like, yeah, God bless them. I see some have no subscribers or some have minimal. I'm like, I'm not necessarily going for subscribers, though I once was. And I mean, it's nice to have subscribers. What do subscribers mean? People like to hear your content, or they're curious to see what you say. Maybe they like you're charismatic, you're entertaining, you speak truth, you mean well. What does it mean to have likes? And just how sometimes they can down the algorithms. Can they up the algorithms to make some shows get more likes and things than many people necessarily do get? But they make it look good, like 4.1 million views. Wow, this must be something everyone should watch. Tune in. Huh? Only 2 views? Guess it's cheesy, huh? So I think they can tweak those two. This is how they can up them, they can down them. And they can down them, they can up them. So don't go by, I would say, as for now, until we hear otherwise, I would not go necessarily by views to say, this is something I should watch. No, sometimes I'm like, if the content is good, I'm going to watch it. If it's something I need, I'm going to watch it. And sometimes the long content is good, sometimes the short content is good. You know, and it can be vice versa. Like, I need a quick answer for how to put this thing together. YouTube, thank God for those people putting them on. Thank you. And sometimes it's too long. I'm like, I got time, 15, 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm like, too long. But if it's like something with a hard content, I want to hear somebody flesh it out. Give me the detail. Give me the detail. Don't try to give me them short-change stuff. Give me the detail. I want to know what is the truth, what is happening. You know, so I'm just saying, it's like, is it worth it to even bother speaking? Really wonder sometimes, because it's like it falls on deaf ears. See, we don't see, hear, we don't hear, but we're always listening. And to what? The voice of God, which may sound like thunder and lightning to some, but that sweet, soft voice. But we are watching. I'll keep up with that. I'll get up with this. I'll do something later. But just give you another thing. I'll put an update, another video real quick. But I'm just thinking, it's kind of hard to speak sometimes when they try to stifle you and put a gag over your mouth. And just because they don't do it to you or I individually, don't mean they do it to other people. You know, smite the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. So it applies also. If you hit the top, the bottom of shape, you know, it goes, let's see, at a strong foundation. So we're working something. I'm going to give you an update next video.